Recently, I gave a virtual presentation in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, on how to communicate more effectively. It was through that presentation I was connected with a wonderful woman who used to be a lawyer for an international technology company that had an office in Rio. And she was telling me about all the colleagues that she had, the friends that she had, would often tell her that one of the biggest challenges that they faced was getting promoted, to move up in an organization, or oftentimes just to get hired, because they couldn't communicate their expertise. They found themselves tongue-tied when it came to telling people why they should be the one to be promoted. They were all very highly skilled at what they did. They were very good at their occupation. On paper, they looked good. However, when it came to selling oneself, to communicating one's value, to being able to articulate their value to the hiring managers or to the leaders or the people who would essentially determine whether or not they would move on to the next level, they struggled. And a lot of them, it was just simply because they could not communicate effectively. And that's something that so many people in the technical fields and in the financial fields struggle with every day. On paper, you look good, but nowadays, there are so many people who look good on paper. So many of them are real, and then obviously there's going to be some people who just fake those credentials so they can look just as good as you. And so it's crucial that you develop the ability to articulate what you want to say, sell and market yourself. So if you're an introvert, which a lot of people in the technology field are, that's the reality of it. If you're an introvert, you have to come out of your shell or learn some skills that will help you come out of your shell to a degree so people can see you. People can see you articulate your value. You have to become your best advocate. So there are 3 things I'm going to challenge you to do that. Number 1, work with a coach or go to Toastmasters. That's your first step. Number 2, find a lot of people that you know whose first language is English. A lot of the people in the technology field, your first language isn't English. That's just an observation, but I feel that it's quite true from what I've experienced. Find somebody to speak with regularly whose first language is English. That way, it'll help you get good at expressing yourself in English, where a lot of the hiring is done in this country. That'll help you. And number 3, really practice recording yourself day in and day out using video camera to practice. Create content or just material for yourself. That way, you'll get plenty of practice, you'll be able to articulate yourself much better, you'll come across more powerfully, and you're much more likely to get those promotions and advancements.